Right, I am live. I didn't think I was. I am. Right. I can never say the name of this. I always say Solo Pantas, and I know it's not that, but I did get it off a friend the other day. It's just gone out. I've run out of sage, so I got this off a friend. I'll put it over there. Let me see if this is working actually. Yeah, sounds working. So I'll see if people come in. As I said, about 8:30, between 8:30 and 9. We've had a weird day, but hey. I've got some cards to pick, angel cards, because it'll go with the title today, which isn't there yet, because I don't know what's with the title, but I will change the title after. So we'll just sort these out. Hi, Al. Hi, Al. You might have got a message in your Instagram before, but I think it was just me being half asleep, so you might need to just ignore it. Hi, Red Dawn. So I'm going to be doing Archangel Deck today, which is very relevant for what I'm going to be talking about, with the messages from your angels and the abundance, angels abundance, and the Starseed Oracle. So I'm going to be doing that in a bit, but I'll just wait for a few people to come in. There's 6 there, 2 saying hi. I've just had a bath, so I've actually got clothes on the top half and pyjamas on the bottom half, but it's like, you know, newsreaders, you can't see, so that's alright. I've just had a salt bath. A salt bath. Getting ready for tomorrow, the 26th. Eclipse. Flower moon. Flower of life, some people are saying. I was like, yes. It sounds good to me. So, hi, Kurt. So, yeah, we'll just give it a few more minutes. I'll be giving a few shout-outs to someone I was watching before. I'll just remember who that was. With loads of things just resonating for me today. Remember, this is me on my journey and what I'm going through and what I'm seeing and what I'm resonating with my personal ascension and raising my consciousness. And yeah, it was amazing today, getting tingles in the fingers as I'm talking. That's the way to do it, Dolly. Dolly Dairy. Yeah, so we will see. It's gonna. The chat tonight is not with the title. The chat tonight is about what happened this morning. What's happening a little bit, but also hi Starlight Divine. I think you're over on my Instagram, aren't you? I think. And angels, spirit realm, and whatever else comes out of my mouth. But yes, magical things happening tomorrow for me personally, but I'll tell you about that some point this week. So yeah, and sorry, I've just washed my fringy bit and it's flopping in my face like it normally does. So yeah, so we've got Starlight Divine, Elle, Kurt, Red Dawn, some other people are obviously there. So like I said, I'll just give it a few minutes and then I'm going to start talking. Well, I'll just start talking about what happened this morning before I go into the orb thing, what happened last night and today, and what I've just seen in the sky. It's beautiful. I have 2 things I've just seen in the sky actually. Let me write that down. But yeah, so this morning I was getting ready, doing my hair and everything, getting ready, getting dressed. Hi Indigo. Make me laugh how you 3 just come in. We've got Indigo in chat, Colin and Deanie. So any moderators in, if I go on a roll and anyone comes in saying hi, say hi from me. Because we're just going to go on a roll. I've got to go to bed early tonight. Oh, and Rainbow Wizard, so they're all in. So yeah, this morning I'm getting ready to take Finn to school. I knew that some of his class had gone down with supposedly either you know what that begins with C, but he was all right, his class. But then all of a sudden his dad rang me and said, "Do you know?" And I was like, "No, what?" He said, "Basically the school's been shut down." I self-isolated for 10 days. I'm like, right, here we go again. But nothing we probably didn't know. That's why I didn't really want to get him a new school uniform, because I thought it's probably going to happen again, or they're probably going to try it. But it wasn't really that I was bothered about. Finn's quite happy being at home, whatever. It was the fact that as me and Finn were having a discussion, because his dad was like, well, you need to go and get the test. I went, what test? And he was like, the test. I went, he ain't having no test. He doesn't need to have a test. What's happened at school is a kid has probably got a snotty nose and the whole school has shut down. Do you know what I mean? The weather's been a bit pants. People are getting the sniffles again and all sorts. Anyway, you know my thoughts on that. So then I said no. And then I go and find out. Finn went, I've already had the test. I went, what do you mean you've already had the test? He went, up my nose. I went, pardon? What did you just say? And he's like, yeah, you know what kids are like, tell the truth. I've had it. I had it ages ago. I'm sure he said after Christmas. My dad took me. Because they were going to do it at school and I got scared. And my dad I went, your dad did what? Your dad, you know, I was like, your dad, you what? Your dad did what? So obviously I was ranting a bit and I was talking to Indigo. I was like, ranting. Said to his dad, oh my God, I can't believe you've gone behind my back. You should really be asking me. I'm his mother. I'm his soul care. Oh my God, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, that's what I thought, Elle. He's already had it done. I was like, what? But you know what? At the same time, I had to calm myself down. I thought what's been done has been done. But, you know, I have a higher faith in stuff anyway. But I was like, this is where this conversation came in. So I had a friend round today and we're talking about different things. And then I had someone else talking to me about relationships and why people don't see things about being nice in relationships, why people don't see it. And it is outrageous. And I went, well, I've had this happen first thing in the morning. I was fuming. I texted him, fuming. But then at the end of it, which I wouldn't have said a few years ago, I'd have gone ballistic. Not that I sort of didn't go ballistic, but at the end of it, I said, I'm not blaming you, though. And people might go, what? And I went, well, think about it, people. Everyone's got their own opinion going on with what's right and what's wrong, whether you're into the jibby jabs or you're not into the jibby jabs, and going to Jabba the Hutt's house and having a Jabba the Hutt. So, yeah, I feel the storm, but I didn't, because I went, right, I'm not having a go, even though I did say don't go behind my back about things, because I'll find out. Kids tell you. But I had to sit back and think, it doesn't matter what I believe in, you believe in, or anyone else believes in. Everyone's got their own belief, and if you think about it in a certain way, even the people on that side believe they're doing something for humanity and believe they're helping towards saving humanity from it. We, on the other side, are like, well, where do we like? So, really, it's the same thing that we all think we're doing. I mean, I always say they might know different if they know a bit more of the truth and they actually research the stuff. But then again, yes, you could say it's their fault for being lazy. But then again, people are in the realms of believing the news and da-da-da-da-da. They're just going to believe that. So you can look at it's like it's not really their fault. That's what they believe. We all believe we're doing the right thing. Yeah, Elle. So I had to look at it like that. They believe they're doing right, saving humanity. We believe we're doing it. So it's that division thing, innit? Which we all know why they're doing it. But I couldn't really. Yes, I've gone ballistic because it was behind my back, but I couldn't really go mad as in he thought he was doing something good for his son. I believe I am. Right? Yeah, good outlook. Well, that's how you have to look at it. How years ago I'd have been like, ah, rah. Like I said, I went mad over the doing it behind my back. But when I was thinking about what he believes is right in his realm of consciousness, is what I believe I'm doing is right. So it was a bit like, But the only thing I would say is, when the truth is coming, and the thing is as well, my granddaughter's school have 2 weeks, but I won't. Yeah, where's that gone now? Yeah, so what was I saying then? Totally gone. Yeah, so we've got to if they had two sides of the story, which if you're watching the mainstream media, we all know you haven't, I think they'd be choosing different choices. Not everybody maybe, but at least they'd have a choice. They don't have a choice watching mainstream media. We all know that, so that's nothing new. Fair play, Dolly Daydream, take my hat off to you. Me, I'd have lost my shit, but well done. Well, I did lose my shit, but at the end of it I thought, I'm not getting at you and I'm not blaming you, because I had to look at it like that. Because what if I was there and it was roles reversed. So I'm just saying, it's people's perspective. So I've calmed down a lot, reflected, because that's what it's all about, and just said to him, under no circumstances does it happen again. Otherwise, there'll be World War III. Right, but so I'm just putting that out there. So that's what happened this morning. So obviously, that put me off a bit in the morning. Yeah, first stopped critical thinking. But this is why, you see, he may have had that. I have a higher faith in my belief of the energies that are coming in, that my frequency can break through that, and so can my son's, because he's younger, he's not been through all the brainwashing, the feeding of our food, water, all the crap that we know about that I don't need to go into, stronger. This is why they'll start going after the kids, but it ain't going to work, because we all know the big massive truth bombs are coming over this end of this year, over summer. So as far as I'm concerned, that's what I see, and that's what I believe. I believe my frequencies are higher to break through that. Good job he lives with me. Good job he lives with me. So I went into a bit of fear this morning, as in I was like, oh, help. But it wasn't fear, because I wasn't fearing about that. I was just fuming the fact that had gone up, and he told me, and I just didn't know about it, and it'd gone by on my back. So it was more about that than I know I hold a high frequency. Personally, that's what I believe, and my kids live with me. So anyway, brushing that along. So that's what happened this morning. So that put me in a bit of a as in, all right, so he's not going to school, so I'm going to be doing the things that I'm supposed to be doing today, but it's going to be a bit shit up in the air because he's off school. He likes to make a mess. That's all kids do, and the weather's not been brilliant, so I'm hoping that the weather's going to, I do believe it's going to warm up. But funny enough, the schools are off next week anyway. So isn't it funny how schools closed down the week before, they're off next week anyway. I wonder if any truth bombs are coming. Anyway, that's all I'm saying. Yeah, it's frustrating to be awake. But I said to a friend who came round today, we're having a bit of a chat. She just came round for a brew. And we were talking about how, this is just personally how I see, the Great Awakening, and that is people have got to come to the light of themselves, of their consciousness, of reflecting and realising what they're doing in their actions and becoming a lot calmer than they used to be. Because when all this shit drops, as I've said, woof, you need to be calm, because blowing up in an action that you'd probably normally go in first as the first reaction is not going to do us any well. That's what we've done in history, and that's what's never worked, and that's why this is different to what's going on. And that's why I say when the shit drops, if you think you're in the if you think we've had the storm, we haven't had the storm yet, we've got to stay in centre point, because we know there's going to be things that are really going to want to throw us off course, but we've got to anchor down. Yeah, the school heads do need to educate, and I believe that's all going to change anyway, because new people can be put in places. But I'm not going into all that, because that's just another chat, and that's not where I'm going. I'll be talking about orbs and angels tonight. But I'm just sort of telling you about my day and what's rolled into the thing today. Last night, anyway, that all happened this morning. My friend came round, and I'm saying about consciousness, and then another friend texted me and was like, I don't understand why. And then we talk about relationships. Someone doesn't see this in a relationship, and why it's always me of that person, and I'm always giving and they're always taking away. Because people don't see, because they're on a different frequency is the key. And I said to her, I know you might think I'm batty, and I know a lot of you might be laughing. I don't mean you in chat, I mean when I was talking to a friend. And I said, if you're on channel 3 and your fella's on channel 1, he's never going to see channel 3 unless he turns over, changes the frequency. Yeah, cognitive dissonance, exactly. Turns over, switches, tunes up, like a radio station, you could say. It's probably a better analogy, whatever it's called. You're on radio whatever, and he's on, I don't even know the radio's like. You're on radio 3 and he's on radio 1. He's got to tune into that frequency to get on the level, to hear what you're listening and seeing to, you're listening to. But if he's not going to tune into it, he's not going to, hi King, he's never going to see it. And this is why I've been saying to people and my friends here in my realm of consciousness, it's about your frequency and what you're tuning into and how you are mastering your realms of consciousness. It's not easy. I went to lose my shit this morning, obviously, and then I had to calm right down and think, right, hang on a minute, you would have done this in the past. People have seen me go off my noggin on YouTube a few years ago. A lot of you have seen a change in me. A lot of you have said, and I've seen it too. But I had to take a step back and think, Jesus Christ, Janine, if you were in that position, you would have done the same thing. It's judging. So it was a bit like, yeah, I'm annoyed, you know, but I had to sort of think, well, I understand where it's coming from. So anyway, so like I said, so I was talking to that about friends, and I was like, yes, you know, it's all about frequency. And they're like, yes, but I don't understand how people can't see. Well, it's the same here in the spiritual realms, whatever you want to call it. You wake up, you're going, oh my God, people can't like tips, blah, 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 blah. And everyone's going, oh yeah, whatever. And you're like, why can't people see? I'm always like, why can't people see when they're being assholes? Why can't people see? There's been people on YouTube. Why can't they see that they're going after the wrong people when they've been trolling people? Why can't people see certain things the way they're being? Because they can't, because they're not in that frequency until they start reflecting and expanding and growing and dropping things and trying to get rid of the ego, which I was saying to a friend today, said the ego's got, you know, a big connection, and we're trying to tell that to shut up for a start, because that's the first thing that comes in. Your ego, act like this, act like that. No, we're not acting like that. So like I said, reining in your consciousness and plugging in right here and taking a step back before you react. We're not reacting anymore, because that's the old way, that's 3D. Yes, we're responding, but it's how you respond. But we're not reacting, especially in violence, hate, you know, that sort of energy, anger. So hi, everybody's just come in chat. I'm just on a roll at the minute. So yeah, there's all that going on. So basically, we all know it's like, you know, you're either watching TV or it's a radio station, and they can't see it because they've not tuned into it yet. Hopefully they will. They'll start tuning that dial, because they'll get a bit of confusion. It's like, what is going on here? Then they're going to see the bigger picture, and it's like, oh my God, like, oh, okay. Right, bit of one of them. Miss those days of you getting off your noggin. Yeah, you know, off my noggin. We got Mr. B 7776. Nice. Yeah, ego, survival, reptilian brain. Yeah, and I've talked about that before. People go about reptilians. Whether there is reptilians or not, I always think of it as reptilian brain. Someone's got a reptilian brain. They're two in the brain. They're cold-blooded. The reptilian's cold-blooded. They're unloving. They're in the ego a lot. It's all about, you know, me, ego, worried about what everyone thinks of me, got to have this, that, and the other. I'm like, don't live in the rat race. Never really been bothered. So we do have a little reptilian brain, but if you're more in that, you just, you know, that's yeah, that's the problem. That's what we're all coming from. We're all coming out of that. Hopefully, well, we are. The people who are still stuck in it are going to have a very big shock this year. If they aren't already seeing things, it's going to be a very big shock. Now, I've always resonated with the lovely Lady V. If you don't know Lady V, she is off channel Higher Realm Holistics. She's back on. I thought she had gone for a bit, and then I've just realised she's been on recently, but she's not got comments in. She's been going live. I dropped into a chat today at some point, and she saw me, and it was like, hi. And I said I'd shout her out. I'm not going to show it because I haven't got my phone, but if you head over after to Higher Realms Holistic, she was doing a great chat on. Funnily enough, I just dropped in. She got on the thing about angels and stuff. She had an orb with wings on her channel ages ago when I was just getting into orbs and stuff, which I'm going into orbs in a minute. And she was talking about, I've got to think now because I can't go on that and I'm not on my phone. She was talking about, yeah, I think she was just basically talking about what's going on, you know, what's going to happen. And the 2012 thing, a lot of people woke up before 2012, but the catalyst for waking up was 2012. The Mayan calendar, I think they went on about 2012. Well, really, if you think about it, 2012 is now, it was 2021. A bit like when Americans write your dates round different. 2021. The catalyst is now. Everything has been done for now. Yeah, Lady V is great. Is now. It wasn't 2012. That's when a lot of people started waking up. 2021. And I remember looking on the internet and seeing a lot of people talking about 2012 when they thought that was the everyone was going off planet, or everyone was like, you know, people were thinking that, or there was this big solar fact. Well, it wasn't then. they didn't realise. And that's when a lot of people dropped off. I noticed that and didn't know what they were going on about. I was like, what, these people are off the reds, what they're going on about, what they're going on about. Little did I know. And that's when I started picking up on people like Magenta Pixie, Laura Eisenhower, High Realm Holistic. Just a load of people started listening, was a bit like, what they're talking about. Still was like, what are they going on about? Fast forward today, I totally know what they're talking about. Then it was like, are they batshit crazy, these people, like what they're talking about? Not that I've ever not believed in, you know, source, God, whatever you want to call it, or angels or beings. No, I have done, but I was just like, what the hell are they talking about? What is this, like, batshit crazy stuff? A lot of people thought we were going off planet last year and the year before. No. And she was also talking about the solar flash and things that are coming in, and sort of said things like I've said, like a lot of people say that light's already coming in and it has to come in little pieces, otherwise it'll blow your body up. Just like the information here in the 3D has to come bit by bit, because humans don't like change. As we know, we don't like change. You can't just go like that, because everyone would go woo, and it has to be done bit by bit so people can process it, because it's hard to process. I said to my friend today, and I'm on a roll, so I'm not looking in chat at the minute, so hi everybody. You know what you were like when you first woke up and found truths out of whatever your truths are. Well, you can imagine just waking up straight away and go, I mean, some are. This is going to happen for some. They're just going to wake up with a big boom. But it's tough, because they're the ones that are, to me, are solely engrossed with the head in the ground, in the sand, and haven't took. No, they're not bothered. They don't want things to change, and they've got the head in the sand. Well, it's going to be hard for them people. There's even people, I could be one of them, I don't know, that are awake, but there's still things that are going to come and blow your mind, even though we think we know quite a lot. It could affect us, but I would say it wouldn't affect, if that is us, it wouldn't affect us as much. And this is why I say, get in your higher frequencies, and if you see loads of shit happening, don't react in like violence or anything like that. Just think, oh my God, back to centre. Remember, we came here to do this. This is what these, you could say 4 years, more years before, I'm talking about even for 2012 people have been preparing. But this is, to me, over the last so many years that I've been on board with it, this is what we've been preparing for. What's coming next? Because I think it's going to be, there was a lovely girl called Lucy on Instagram, I can't remember what her second name, and I know if Effie was in here, he'd say, but I don't think he is. These drop, we've had everything like rippling in, information, drip, drip, drip. Well, I believe the big booms are coming, where it's going to be boom after boom after, because it has to happen. Like all this stuff the same with the schools shutting down. This has to happen because there's too many people getting hurt, you know, whether they're believing whatever they're believing. And it's going to be boom, boom, boom. And with tomorrow, we've got a full moon, and it's a flower moon, flower of life. We've got an eclipse, pure big energy there, so bring that energy in, use it for the good intentions. Massive. Yeah, June, I've said June, July, going into summer, hot. I think we're going to have great weather. We're supposed to have a heat wave. I think we're going to. I mean, I don't believe half of the weather. Is Effie Mallory? Yeah, what is he in? Yeah, Effie Mallory. We know we've had weather manipulation things and all that. I think, you know, we know about the yellow sun. That's what Lady V was talking about. She was talking about the sun, that they've been trying to block it is white. We all know it used to be yellow years back. Going to the sixth sun. If you want to know what's all that about, because I'm not talking about that, because that's not what I'm talking about tonight. But if you want to go and listen to that, it was brilliant. Made total sense to me. You know, and I believe we're going to have nice summer, hot summer, but I don't just mean hot as in nice weather, because it's been raining and raining and raining. And that's like clearing and purging to me anyway. Getting ready to do a big earth purge is why we're all out in the sun. It's going to be a little bit easier on us to be in the sunshine, the sun of God, to when this information drops, because it's not just going to be hot. It's going to be hot with information. Dark to light, like I've said before, dark to light, yes, we're all going to light, but the light also means information. You're coming out of the dark, like these people who don't know, haven't had like a, can't make their minds up really, even though people say they've got free choice, which is the universe, that's the universal law, that's why it has to come in, but really they haven't had free choice in a sense, because they haven't been shown both sides to make the choice up. They're just making a choice of what they believe, which is fair enough, but they haven't had both sides. But summer's going to be hot in information, dark to light. We're coming out of the darkness, we're coming into summer. That means information. What's been kept in the dark is going to come to the light. That's information. The people who don't know much is because they've been kept in the dark by mainstream media. the information is coming forward. People are on their standby. We've got lawyers, everything going on. By the way, if you're in America, you probably would have heard this, but this was hilarious that I heard today. Apparently, there's things coming out now in Florida where people are allowed to sue, go after big tech to sue them on Instagram, YouTube, everywhere for censoring and doing all that sort of stuff. And I thought, here we go. Who lives in Florida, people? Who have they been censoring on Twitter and everywhere? Who lives in Florida? I couldn't stop laughing. Who lives in Florida? Who lives in Florida? Whoop, whoop. Who have they been censoring like mad? They've been censoring all of us, but who have they been censoring like mad? Light worker. Who have they been censoring? Whether you believe or not, doesn't matter, but who have they been censoring? Who lives in Florida? If you know who lives in Florida. Now I go, who lives in Florida? There's a clue. Who lives in Florida? First one to say it. Oh yes, El Trumpo lives in Florida. 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 I love that, the way you're all saying El Trumpo. Exactly. So, is that a coincidence? Yeah, and you know that's going to trickle all over the world. We're allowed to go after the big tech for censoring people. Funnily enough, I got a message off YouTube today saying they've got new things up now with something about face recognition, something like you can't use people's things face recognition if you haven't asked them before. Well, that'd be good because I know people who've used my stuff to put on their little video accounts of me, you know, not being very nice about things. So that's quite interesting, not with my permission. So yes, Trump is from Florida, so it lives in Florida. So I thought that's very interesting, isn't it? Quite funny. So anyway, it's not about that, but I just thought I'd chuck that in there just in case you didn't know. And I'm going to switch the light on now. It's getting a bit dark in here. What I was talking about, I just had a salt bath before and I've got my pyjama bottoms on, but nobody knows. I bought these today because I thought, well, you know, I think they're quite cute. Can you see? Purple. Thought I'd treat myself. The little shorts and a little top, but the ones to sleep in. But what I was laughing at, I saw the price before and I was laughing. They're only from the supermarket. They were £12, gone down to the divine price of £9. That divine number 9. So I was laughing at that. I was like, oh, that's good. So, Tarot by Janine done a reading about Trumpo today. According to Janine, he's really back on social media. He's already, oh yeah, he is back on social media. Yeah, he's got his own thingy as well. I can't remember what it's called. His that thing that he put up. But yeah, of course he is. Getting ready. So yes, Tarot by Janine. There's another good Janine over there. And if you're new to my channel and you're saying who's Janine, it's me. Dolly's my nickname, but Janine's my real name. So anyway, going back to the chat that isn't entitled what it's entitled tonight because I can't change it till after. Anyway, starting rallies. Yes, they're already starting rallies. Yeah, they're starting rallies, which is going to be hilarious because he's going to be voted back in by the people. I can't effing wait. I'm sorry, I can't wait. Anyway, we're not talking about that. That's there, you know. Ooh, get too carried away. I'll get too excited. So, anyway. So, like I said, remember, this is all my journey on my path of what I believe in. If you're into that, fine. If you're not, that's okay. Anyway, so I had all that going on this morning. Now, last night, what day? I'm so confused with what day it is. What day is it? Oh, God, I thought it was Tuesday. Is it Wednesday? No, it's Wednesday tomorrow. Don't know what day it is. I'm so confused this week. These energies. Right, it's Tuesday. So, yeah, it's Tuesday, isn't it? Oh, God. Yeah, so it's... Well, right, yesterday, Monday, I'm so confused. Right, yesterday, I was supposed to be on this Zoom chat thing, this Zoom video thing about orbs by the lovely lady called Diana Cooper, who has the book out on Archangel Ascension. And these are her actual Archangel Oracle cards. So I paid for it and I was going over because it was on orbs and I was interested to know me and the orbs. I still have my orbs and I still communicate with them. And I've always believed they were multidimensional beings, spirit, angels, whatever. Sort of this, you know, that mixture. Anyway, people believe that. Great. If you don't, great. But this is my journey and I do. So I could not get in for the life of me. I was faffing around for ages. I was getting dead like, oh my God. And it was 7 till 8 last night and I couldn't get in. I couldn't get in. And by the time I'd faffed about, it was like 7:30. I thought, there's no point now because I've missed half of the chat. But you do get a recording. So I just sent a message and said, look, I couldn't get in, but I paid for it, blah, blah, blah. And they came back to me and said, it's all right. I'm going to, yeah, the 26th tomorrow, can't wait. 26th tomorrow. Yeah. Yeah, you're telling me what day it is. And they sent me the video, and it nearly took me ages to watch it because it kept spinning, it kept cutting out. It's like they didn't want me to hear nothing. Well, anyway, it blew me socks off because everything I've believed with my orbs that I've seen, I'm not talking about dust particles that some people say, it's absolutely ridiculous. To me, orbs are plasma, they are light beings, and I'm talking about proper orbs. And if you've been with me a while, the ones that I have chucked up on videos now and again, I don't do as much now, they're still there because I don't need to prove a point. It's on my journey. But I've had one with wings in, that Tapper used to come on, Tapper 77 put in, had wings in it. I've had ones with, which you could say is a Merkaba, yeah, your little travelling chariot. I've had rainbow colours, I've had gold, silver, mainly I get blue and I get pure white. So anyway, I'm just waffling on to myself. Hi, Miss Q. So, and a lot of you were in chat with me, JP and everyone ages ago when I used to have a certain light in my room and you used to see orbs coming in when I was talking. Don't know if you remember, it used to happen quite a lot. That's when the orbs started way appearing before that, and then they started coming in more and more, and I was getting tingles on the head, tingles in the fingers. And this is where all this energy was coming in when I didn't really know what it was. I knew it was something, didn't really know what it was at the time. Then it got stronger and stronger. Seeing them more, singing, they'd come in. All sorts of different things I did, and they'd come in. And like I said, I'm not bothered who doesn't believe in it. This is a thing that's happening to me. So I went in, and it was showing you loads of people that put orbs in. I wanted to put mine in, but like I said, I couldn't get on there yesterday when it was recorded, and I wanted to put my blue face being in there, the Archangel Michael, which, yeah, I do believe it is a Archangel Michael blue energy, because the stuff that I saw that other people were sending around the world is what I've seen, and also not just the orbs, but the stroke, the what do people call them? Indigo might know, the long ones, the ones that look like, or what do they call them? Like little, like this. So you've got your spherical ones, and then you've got the little, what do they call them? Yeah, elongated, but they call them something. And check out Orb Whisper as well on YouTube. The yeah, Archangel Michael is a Blu-ray, yes. And that's why, I don't know, Starlight, if you've seen my picture. If you go through my community page quite a while back, you will see a blue face that came in under my camera when I was actually talking in my head to Archangel Michael. I have a lot of blue energy going on. I have for a while. Rods, they call them rods, don't they? Rods. So we've seen all that. They were seeing different colours, faces in them, which I've seen, and I have put pictures up of them. And she was just going through why certain ones have, why certain ones have faces in, because some are spirit, some have been spirit carried by the angels in the orb, which is a circle, because the circle, she said, it makes so much sense to me. I am Sean Cook, Dolly. Sean Cook. Have I just not clicked on something there? Who's Sean Cook? Is that Orb Whisperer? I'm confused. I'm confused today as it is, so I don't know. I'm confused. Anyway, I'll just carry on. I might see the chat. So the circle, we all know circles are powerful anyway, but circles, orbs, and their energy, and they're the particles around us, because it's energy, and energy is all around us. This is the space around us. We're breathing it in all the time. So Archangel is blue, I believe that's it. Yeah, Archangel is blue. Archangel Michael is blue. The dark blue is Archangel Michael, and she was saying the light blue is Mary, maybe she said Mary Magdalene, or she said Mary, Mother Mary. I can't remember. I did write it down somewhere. It's in my book, actually. Where's my book? So yeah, it was beautiful, and obviously. Oh, okay. So it's Starlight. Is that Is that Orb Whisperer? Oh God, I'm such an idiot. Oh, I didn't know. Is it? Is it? Is it Star? Oh. Is it Orb Whisperer? The Ghost Whisperer? Well, I'm getting confused now. There was Orb Whisperer. Yeah, there was Memory Bubble and Orb Whisperer. So is it Orb Whisperer from Australia? New Zealand? Is that right? Or am I just talking waffle? I'm not had an answer yet. So, yeah, circle. So the circle would travel. That's a little travelling device, obviously. But it wouldn't be square. He's laughing now. I don't know if that means yes or no. That wouldn't be square because it has corners. It wouldn't be able to move. So the way she said it was brilliant. I think I wrote it down. Yeah, I did write it down. So she was. I'm just going over a few things she was saying, which to me resonated with everything I thought about them anyway. So she was saying orbs are angelic beings. Orbs are higher. I just wrote a few things out. Orbs are angelic beings. See, angelic beings to me can mean multidimensional beings. But they're angelic because they're of the light, the good. We've got angelic energy. Orbs, higher frequencies, no corners to stop the flow. Of course, no corners to stop the flow. A corner would stop the flow, so they'd be round. And here's Effie. Hi Effie, your ears burning. And then higher frequencies than other shapes. Light body becomes a circle. Our light body becomes a circle. That's why I say spirit. You see faces in the orbs. And she was saying it encloses and protects a circle, encloses and protects a spiritual being at the time. So even if it's a spirit, I'm just saying what she said, and I resonated a lot with it. The spirit can be carried off, you know, your soul, whatever, and it's taking it, you know, to where it's supposed to go in the circle because the circle is protected. That's like your Taurus field, you know, when you're not depleting it and letting it down. And the colours around it could be, if it's dark blue, it could be Archangel Michael. Archangel Michael's taking that being, or yeah, and she went through many things, and if it's got a dark spot in it, it could mean there's a spirit there of somebody that may have passed with cancer or whatever it was, and they're just taking them to where they need to be. And as she said, orbs can be portholes, people can be portholes, animals can be portholes. And when she had a big picture of, like, I can't show you, but an orb with loads of thousands of orbs behind it, she said one of the orbs was a porthole, and the others were coming in because they were seeing the angelic light and they were going towards the light. You know, when you say go towards the light, they were going towards the light because that light gives them energy to carry on to the light, to take the where they're supposed to be, because there are a lot of souls, which made sense to me, are, you know, people that have passed, a lot of spirit souls that have got trapped and they don't know where to go. And it made sense to me as well, because if they're supposed to get energy off the light, which is us as well when we're emitting our light, and it helps them energize themselves to travel on to where they're going. If the world's been so dense and so down and dark and not holding much light because of the way people have been going, you know, because of what the news have been putting out over the years, we haven't been light. We've been quite dark, so they haven't had the energy. Yeah, human have many, yeah, they do. You've got chakras in your portholes in your hand and all that stuff. So we're admitting the light for them. So that made more sense to me when you say you can help a spirit pass over to the light because you're being the light for them. And not that I know how that works, but I'm just saying it's a bit of a knowing, and it resonated so much with me with the whole, well, I believe we're all connected. We are all connected, all the beings. So everything helps everything else. So if this world, like what they've been trying to do on that side, trying to disconnect us from source, disconnect it, kill the world off, blow it up, or whatever they want to do, whatever, you know, it would affect every being in every realm. So they can't, because we're all connected and we're all from the light. So it totally made sense to me what she was saying. Absolutely, totally resonated, especially with the orbs and the ones that were seen and what people were saying and the shapes and all that sort of stuff. Yes, Taurus. Yeah. So then she was saying, what space you have to be in to capture orbs. They're likely there because it's their aura. They're like, you could say Taurus good. Expanded 5D love. It's not about being psychic. Oh yeah, a lot of people think you have to be psychic to see orbs. She was saying no, you don't have to be psychic to see orbs. You need to tune your frequency up to 5D love, which makes sense because I've been doing that. And when I switched over a few years ago, when they first started coming in, is where I realised when I was on the whole thing with you know who, number 17, and Mr. T, which I still am, because it's still part of the awakening, whether you believe it or not, and it doesn't matter if you're not into it, doesn't matter. I knew there was a certain part that I move away from that, not forget, because I'm still part of it, and I'll still be saying things when that all comes out, but I'm more of the healing team, let's say. We're all in different areas. I knew there was something much more than that, and I knew it was to do with source, and I knew it was to do with energies. I just had a knowing, and I knew it was to do with the bigger picture, source, God, light, whatever that they tried to detach us from. So it all made sense to me. All totally made sense to me that I was moving to that frequency. Still moving, but I'm coming away from, like I said, the anger and the stuff from before. It's about being in love consciousness, which we all know about because this is what we talk about. But I'm just saying what she was saying. Divine light, you know. So channels. Yeah, we're channels for the God, you know, the God, because you were talking about the gold ray as well, the God source, channels for that. I've seen gold orbs, and I knew it was like a godly. Some people say Jesus, Christ consciousness is the gold. I've seen it. She said about wing shapes. I've had wing shaped orbs. You've got elementals that can be in some. And it was just brilliant, and I absolutely loved it. I really did love it. And then she was saying about the flat disc ones, angels. You've got angels, guardians, angels. What was it? Oh yeah, they can be quite faint and some stronger. Guardian angels. Orbs come when times of inspiration. Oh yeah, there was a woman with a load of orbs around her. She was in an inspirational time. So they come when it's inspiration. They come in a lot of joy. They come in a lot of joy. That's why when I've seen a lot of orbs, it's when I've been talking to you guys sometimes and I'm like up in my frequencies. I'm like, yeah. I go to bed. I start filming. I'm like, oh my God. And then I'm like, and then because I'm like, wow. And I'm in the higher frequencies, I see more. Protecting spirit. Dark blue, Archangel Michael. Lighter blue was Mary energy, the divine feminine and healing. So that's like the lighter blue that's been coming in. People have just been seeing a lot of it, like a very light blue or a greeny blue. She was also saying, all come to the light portals to pass over to the light. People, animals, are portals as well, like I said before. She said a lot of, it's funny because a lot of the energies are in her, a lot of angel memorial, but what I'm trying to get at as well, Lady V of Higher Realms Holistics was then talking about angels today, which just made me laugh because I resonate with her a lot. Went over, just dropped into chat and she started talking about that, and she said a lot of energy that's in at the minute is Archangel Uriel, which I've been talking to other people with Archangel Michael on here, and well, I've got a lot of blue energy. What's all this going on now? Look at the sky outside. Archangel Michael's outside. Is it Uriel and Germania? I can never say the word. Anyway, I'm going to read out of a book in a minute because it's a lot of the light that's coming in. And she said about the gold orb ray is, it can be Archangel Uriel, which is funny because that's what I'm going to read out in a minute, which I'm sure that's what Lady V said today. Deep colour gold. Darker is, I think they said, is it Jophiel, and it's to do with wisdom. And then you've got rarely it's the Jesus gold ray, Christ ray consciousness. Can't read what that says. Frequency in gold. I've seen gold. It's gorgeous. I've seen silver and gold. The gold is absolutely beautiful. Uriel told me he is a red ray. Yes, it is a red ray. They said, funny enough, I'm going to read it in a book in a minute, so you'll like this. It is red, but I'm going to read it in a minute. But it is gold as well. I'll read it in a minute. So it's funny that I said that because I read it and I knew exactly what you were talking about. So. The brighter white light orbs are light blue love energy. Well, I've always seen light blue, and very light white, which sometimes has a very light blue around it. So I don't know why I'm blue now talking about all this. Is it that? Is it this? I haven't even got a light on there. Like, what's going on? Anyway, so what I'm going to read out now. Funny enough that you said that Starlight Divine is. Let me just find it. Oh, was it that? Was it that bit? Let me just find out. Is it? Oh no, it might be George off here. Right. I might be reading two things here. Hang on. Where's that gone? I've lost it. Yeah, so I've got that bit in there. I'll just put a thing in there, and that's step 17. Crack me up. Right, so hi, Lois. I'll come and say hi to everybody. I'm just reading this out, and if you don't know me, I'm a bit dyslexic, so let's see if I can get through it. Archangel Uriel, if that's the right way of saying it. Archangel Uriel, who radiates the most glorious deep gold. Now, the one I got that I sent to some friends in chat and indigo, and I think I sent it to Rainbow Wizard. Do you remember the little gold, deep gold orb? Glorious deep gold radiates the most glorious deep gold wisdom, is working entirely to dissolve lower frequencies. This is one of the biggest energies that's in at the minute as well. Frequencies, and release humanity into freedom and happiness. Whenever it is karmically appropriate, he visits pockets of dense energy and transmutes them. It's starting to rain now. Carrying them to source to be dissolved. Call upon him when situations become difficult. He also holds within him the vast energy fields of a ruby red light. So, yeah, here's the red bit, right? This intervenes with direct to terminate situations that have exceeded their creative potential for good. Whenever possible, he intercedes for peace. When we connect to the ruby ray, we become a channel for Archangel Uriel. The ruby is the physical form of this ray. The ruby ray contains purple, which consists of red, royal blue and gold. And it was beautiful because someone sent a bit of a rainbow orb that was like this. And I've had a rainbow orb as well a bit ago. Royal blue gives us the power to communicate a depth of wisdom and knowledge that we communicate as well. Archangel Uriel can transfer his light through this colour to us with a boost of energy that enables us to absorb it. So it's funny because when I've seen flashes of light and orbs, I think that's been giving me codes. That's what it was for. That's what I believe now. And certain things I'm like, oh my God. Soft gold, because sometimes I film and it be there, sometimes I don't. And I've not got the film on, but I'm watching through my camera and I can see it. So sometimes I know, you know, that sort of thing. Soft gold contains ancient wisdom. And this can be accessed when our centre is peaceful and serene. Well, I normally am like that when I see them. Uriel works with relationship. Yeah, well, if it's working with humanity, be a relationship with humanity as well. Red gives us the physical strength and the stamina to hold this lower of power and communicate it to others. It gives energy and impulse for action. Archangel Uriel's twin flame is Archangel Aurora. She has the energy of the dawn light, because obviously there's always a divine and a feminine light that illuminates ideas and inspires new beginnings. She's currently making her frequency available to those light workers who are bringing in important new information from spirit, assisting them with its verification. She gives us confidence in the ability to connect with spirit, and also ensures that all the information provided comes from a point of oneness. I've got like an aura. Where's that aura crystal somewhere? It's like a pink. But I'm just going to carry on. You have angels around you, darling. Yeah, we all do, all the time. But you can tune into them. They're always there. This is where I'm going with the whole, like, oh my God, I knew what was happening. Step 17. Step 17, people. I'm just going to read this out. Source love within. When your original divine spark, now I love this, listen to this, you're going to love this if you're into your angels. And I am wearing my angel earrings today. And now the heavens have decided to open. It's going to rain. I'm going to persevere. So I'm not looking in chat because I'll get distracted. When your original divine spark, your monad or I am presence, left source was gifted a ball of energy that contained angel light and source love at the 12th dimension. This high frequency ball of love and light is still held within your monad, if that's the right word. And then it was, I love this bit, listen to this, you're going about the 144. And then it was the turn of the monad to send out aspects of itself. It sent out 144 extensions. Hang on. 144 extensions. These are souls who operate at slower frequencies. The ball of angel light and source love was trapped down to a 7th dimensional level and was encoded within each soul. Some of these souls are the higher selves of incarnated humans. Each is a very special place. In order to incarnate here, your soul must be at least 7 dimensional. So all beings on earth have angel light in their souls. Yes, spark light, that's what I'd say. It is at birth or during early childhood that most people close down their connection to their higher selves. When you reach the upper levels of the 5th dimension, your Merkaba merges with your soul energy. A Merkaba, traveling machine. Whoop. Yeah. This means that as long as you maintain the higher levels of the 5th dimension, you have angel energy, whoop, whoop, and divine love within your fields. Well, I now know I have, because I've been realising my orbs have been coming into my field. My field's projecting out as well of that angel energy, if anyone gets what I'm saying, because it's within me and it's within you. So I'm just going to shout this out. If anyone gets what I'm saying, tell me what you think after. This made a lot of sense. This resonates with me so much. This means that as long as you maintain the higher levels of the 5th dimension, you have angel energy and divine love within your fields. At this point, you can access the angel light within. At the 3rd, 4th and lower spectrum of the 5th dimension, you must call in the angels to assist and protect you. As you take upper 5th dimensional mastery, you command your own angel energy to do your higher will and protect you. Because I was asking for protection off Archangel Michael, and that's when I saw the blue face, blue and all that. At this point, you can access deep blue Archangel Michael energy from within yourself and radiate it from strength and protection. You can summon up your inner Archangel Gabriel light for clarity and purification. You can call on your Archangel Raphael aspect. I've had Raphael as well. Aspects of healing or abundance, or Archangel Jophiel for wisdom, and of Archangel Uriel for empowerment. They've all been coming in. I've seen them colours, so I'm like, oh my god, sorry, excited. Or any other angel or archangel energy to bring light from your inner core to serve your highest good, because it's you anyway, it's you. When the relevant archangel energies are anchored and spinning at a fast frequency with your 12 chakras, your light becomes very bright. You can also anchor other archangels into your field. For example, if you are connected to animals, you can call on your inner archangel. I don't know what, I can't say that word, but it's the archangel of animals. His divine codes starts with an F. Codes within your energy fields will be able to support, comfort or protect animals who are in your presence. Your thought forms will also contain your archangel codes, which you can then project to the animals. When you are connected to your inner archangels in this way, you become a radiant glory, a master of a light being. Whoop! I just loved it. I loved it. That was my day today, and I was like, oh my god, that makes so sense to me. The colours that I've been seeing, the energies that I've been feeling. And I remember someone ages ago going, oh my god, it's like the devil, it's like evil. I was like, yeah, just like Diane Cooper said, you know how you know it's evil? You tune into it, it ain't evil. And if you're in fear, you're going to have a problem anyway. So I was like, oh my god. Like, for my journey and my path with the orb thing that's going on for me, for my experience, I'm like, oh my god, that makes so much sense. It's what's been happening to me, with me, the energies that I've been feeling, and everything. It just totally made sense. With the people posting all these pictures from all over the world, I'm like, oh my god. People that I'm connected to, especially who do Reiki and all that, all talking about angels, angel energy, all that stuff. The stuff with my nana, who loved blue, turquoise, hence the turquoise. She's in turquoise when she passed away, in a circle. She's there. Like, yeah, for me personally, totally makes sense. So with me saying that, there's something beautiful happening tomorrow. Not going to tell you that till the end of the week, but the message I got, I looked out the window before this beautiful soul that I'm meeting tomorrow to do something. I looked out the window and there was a rainbow. the rainbow coming through, and it's been dark today, you know, like miserable. And then I was trying to get a picture of it and I couldn't get it clearly, but I could see it. And then all of a sudden it just went, and then the sky cleared up and it wasn't there. And I was like, oh my God, colours of the rainbow, you know, white light. I was like, oh my God, I'm just, yeah, I'm on it. What the book is called, I've already told Archangel Michael, if anyone's interested, The Archangel Guide to Ascension by Diane Cooper. The Archangel Guide to Ascension by Dan Cooper. Get it now, have a read. It's got loads in it. I haven't even got through it. But it, like, because I went on the webinar thing, I was like, oh my God. And that, like, I probably wouldn't even need to read that. I could just look at that book and go, oh my God. She was talking about unicorn energy, dragon energy, and a lot of know about dragon energy. Unicorn energy, where it was like the rods. Unicorn. And I was just like, yeah, it makes total sense to me. Oh my God. I'm loving this journey. There's lots of shit going on, but there's lots of great stuff going on as well. As we know, we're going into the age of Aquarius, rippling in. It's going to be the age of spirituality. We've been in this age, the Bronze Age, that age, this age, the age of this, the age of that. Well, let's get there. That we're on it, getting on it, rippling in. It might not interest a lot of you, but it interests me personally on my journey. Like I said, if it's not for you, it's not for you, but it's definitely for me. So I got that beautiful rainbow in because I was talking to the person that I'm having a thing with tomorrow, and she was like, yeah, charging up the crystals, it's going to be great. And I'm like, yeah, oh my God, I've just seen a rainbow. There's a really good sign in the sky as well, you know. There's a rainbow after the storm. There's a big storm coming, people, but there'll be rainbows. So talking about the angels, I'm going to try and just get a card to jump out of each deck because I've got 4. And let's see what we get. So, hi Claudia. Yeah, so I just needed to come on because I was just so excited. And I'm so excited for tomorrow's energies, whatever that's going to bring. But yeah, just remember, be pumping your frequency out, holding, anchoring your light, no matter what we're going to be seeing over the next couple of months. And just with the whole, like, if you feel like, I've tried to tell a friend today, I was like, oh my God, don't worry. She said, I'm feeling like this. And it's okay. There's loads of energies going about. And she's like, is it the energies? I'm like, yes. Schumann's kicking off. We've got a lunar. We've got Eclipse tomorrow. We've got this. We've got that. We've got a flower mill. And yeah. I said, and today, remember what I said about I had to calm down this morning. Tuesday's not a good day if you're going to get in an argument. Something always happens on a Tuesday. It's like it wants to trigger you. And I'm like, I'm not getting triggered the way I'd normally get triggered. Because Tuesday is, I can't remember what planet it is, but it's like, don't get into arguments on a Tuesday. It's probably Saturn. I don't know. But who's in chat? We've got Effie. It's nice to see Effie, and you've just found me on Instagram, so that was brilliant. I did see you in Lucy's great, isn't she? See all the people awakening, but I thought, is that Effie? Because I saw your picture and I thought, oh, I don't know. We've got Starlight. I don't know if Starlight is Orb Whisperer, but if it is, you'll have to let me know. I don't know if you said. We've got Michelle. Oh, I'll shout all your names out after being here all night. I've got to go to bed early. I've got to be up for some greatness tomorrow. I'll tell you soon. Oh, yeah, before I start, I've been doing this painting as well. Do I look blue on camera? Because where I'm filming, I look blue. But on that one, I don't. It's like this blueness. But I did see my aura today, and it was violet blue. I was watching it in the bath. As mad as that sounds, I was like, oh. Can you not tell what energy I'm going filming after? Because I know they'll be in because my frequency's gone. It was like a bit iffy today with what went on, even though I had to calm down. So I've been putting a little picture together. And the funny thing is, what am I always drawing? I'm always drawing angels. If you're thinking about something, they're going to come in anyway. I've been drawing orbs. The little circles that I do on my pictures are orbs. I've been drawing them since the orbs came in. With the painting that you've seen with the girl with orbs. Wherever it is. I'll go and get it again just to whatever the word is. And then this one that I've still not finished off yet, which was a sort of mad, like, I forgot about this, up there, mad sort of, what would you call it? Like elemental mandala orb thing, this painting in an orb. So let me go and get my other one. I'm looking at my pajamas. most of my paintings are angels. There's still loads that haven't been finished off. Like I said, my pictures take ages because I don't do them. You know, I do them when I need to. This one isn't finished. I need to do this one, but it's an angel. You can see the wings with the third eye, but it's not. I might get some of these done at some point. This one was the one that started off slightly different, but it always had these things going on, and it always had the orbs on, but it was different, and it had darker hair. This was the one years ago that I'll probably have to keep this one because this goes with my actual story of when I first started seeing orbs. I painted this picture before the orbs started coming in, 2 months after they came in, and I was like, I don't know if Effie, if you were around at that point, and I don't know if you were around at that point with Tapper and PJ and JP when we used to get the orbs in on the cameras all the time with the lighting that I had, and then they started coming in. So, you know, I have a story about it. And then a picture I did a few years ago, which I didn't finish off, it's got holes in it because it had lights in it, and I didn't actually finish the stag off and everything, was an angel with blue hair, may I add. See the angel wings with blue hair. Blue. You know, I'm always talking about blue. Didn't know why I was going on about blue all the time. It was always going on about blue. And then if you've actually listened to my video over on the community page of when I did the Beyond Quantum Healing with the lovely Shane of Unbiased and on the Fence, all I talked about was blue energy. I was blue energy. I didn't have a body. I was blue energy awareness, and I was blue energy, so I was blue. And then I've got this one going on that still hasn't been finished. And it'll morph. It looks weird, but it'll morph as my pictures always do. Blue water and angel thing going on here that is not finished yet. And then another one is my little one that I started the other day. I'm going to be doing some smaller paintings if anyone's interested, but this one is not finished yet. It's in the stages, but some people have seen it on Instagram as in when I was just putting it together. But can you see the little angel wings here? Sorry about the lighting, I don't know if this is coming across. But my red-haired little angel there, that's funny, red-haired angel there. These are lovely if you like little whimsical pictures, or they could be kids' pictures, but they're angels, so they've got, I put a frequency into my paintings when I'm doing it, so, you know, it's really cute. I'm quite happy with how this is turning out. Don't know what it's going to turn out like, but I am doing a couple of these little, my paintings are always different, but my fella's saying, that's when you need to do it and get a print, because these would look nice as little prints or little, I don't know, postcards or something. So I've got that one going on. Thank you. So I just thought to show you them because that's the whole thing of the angel energy. I'm always drawing angels, as in, where's that gone now? And you see this all the time. Everybody knows I do. When I'm always drawing, I'm always drawing a lot of women, and I've been drawing them for years. And they've always had, like this one I did last night. I started to colour it in a little bit. She looks a bit like a fairy. Yeah, I do look blue today, don't I? It's bonkers. Or is it? You know, they always have little wings on the neck here. This is one. I can't see properly in here. I can see properly on that one. This one. That's an orb, by the way. Orby. The I stand for consciousness, not Illuminati, by the way. Yeah. So I've always drawn the little, you know, angels. Just angels. Angels! Your artwork has activators and codes. I know it does. I know. I realised that quite a while back, and I know a lot of people's art does. We've got Rainbow Wizards, the Yakatar family tree has. Mine has, because of the frequencies I'm putting into and bringing it through, because I do believe we channel artists, singers, whatever you're doing, I channel it onto my paper. I might not know, I'm just like, blah, 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 and then you're showing people. So that's why I do like to show people my art. It's not going, show it off, like it's like showing me art, people like it, but it does, I believe it has something within it. So yeah, I do actually believe that, you know. And I believe you can breathe in that, breathe that energy in, that frequency in. But yeah, definitely, Starlight Divine. Definitely. Yeah, I definitely believe that. I used to think it was bonkers years ago, and then I was like, well, it's not, is it? It's a frequency. If I'm drawing and I'm coming from a higher frequency and I'm in joy and happiness, all that happiness, all that energy is going onto that picture. And then when someone receives that, they're happy that they've got this picture that they love. I'm happy that they've received this picture that I've done, and everybody's, and it's that happy energy. You know, that's why, yeah. And I'm glad when someone gets something like some of my artwork, and if it goes around the world, some of my bits have, my jewellery or whatever. I'm sporting, funny enough, green for Archangel Michael colour, or you could say heart chakra, pink. These lovely, these are gemstones. They've got rose quartz, and this one is, I think it was jade. Can't remember. And then, funny enough, this little one I did ages ago with the sparkly little blue ball on it. But anyway, I'm going to do the cards. Thank you, Colin. Thank you, Red Dawn. Yeah, that's why I like to share sacred geometry. Yeah, that's why I like to share, because I just think it gives people joy. And I think if you're helping people by giving people joy, then that's good. Oh, yeah, and Miss Q in chat's got 2 bags. And I think one was a koala, was it? And one was, I can't remember what they were. I've got some more bags on the way, just because I had some extra bags. I've got a couple left. I'm going to be doing some more. And funny enough, the one that I'm working on at the minute, I work on a lot of different things when I feel like it, is an angel with pink hair. It will be. And it's just like a positive bag, and it'll have positive words on it. But they'll be going up on my Instagram whenever I get them up. Like I say, I'm doing quite a lot of things at the minute. I'm about to start something tomorrow. So, yes, it's a moon eclipse coming. Yeah, it's 26. We've got an eclipse, a lunar eclipse tomorrow, and a flower moon, full moon. So, big, massive energies tomorrow. So, keep your frequencies up. Pump out what you want to come in and let go of what you don't need anymore. It's another chance to do it. And them energies will ripple out for a little bit as well, but with everything that's coming as well. You know, they use this time to harness it for energy, that the dark side. We're going to use it for the good. So, yeah, angel, yeah. Oh, there we go. We got this the other day, actually. So, we've got one out of the Archangel deck, which is, remember, I was just talking about this today to a friend. Archangel, is it Zarel? I can't say it. Anyway, it's got 2 wolves on it, which is like protection. It says, give and receive love, obey spiritual laws. I've said this before. This is where we're going with spiritual laws. It's a law of the universe. They've gone against it. It is about giving and receiving. I was talking to someone today and said, your partner has to realise it's not all about receiving. They want to take. It's about giving and receiving. It's both in balance, like we talked about the other day. And if people aren't going to do that, they're not going to do very well in the new world that's coming, the golden age, as we'd say. And you've got, like I said to a friend today, oh, it's like energy work. If you were coming in, and it's really funny because she was selling this bowl, this salt bowl, you know, the Himalayan salt bowls with the, and it has the Himalayan salt rocks in it. And she's not sold it. And I said, oh, how much is it? And she was like, blah, blah, blah. And I went, oh, I'll have that. I'll buy it off you. Then I thought, I know what we'll do. I'm after one of them for this room. She's after some energy healing. So, energy exchange. If she gives me that, I'll give her the healing, the energy work, because it's the same as if I was going to buy it off her anyway, and then she'd be giving the money back for the energy work. So she might as well give me the salt thing, and I'll do it that way. But a lot more people like that. We wouldn't have to live in a world where we'd need so much money, because people would be like, I need this. Could I have that? A bit of that to help me with my stress, and I'll give you this. And it's like, yeah, okay, boom. Currency exchange, either money or someone's abilities, crafts or gifts. You know what I mean? So there you go. So we've got that in. So give and receive love, obey the spiritual laws. That's why I had to take back. I had to really think about, when I got a bit mad this morning, I had to take a step back, think about it and think, well, do you know what? If I was in that situation and I wasn't awake, I would think the same thing. Yeah, there's a lot going on, Effie. That's why I'm saying, you know, everyone keep calm. You've got all these energies coming in, crazy batshit things, and, you know, yeah. So let's get the end. We'll get a message out of the. Hang on, these are all the wrong way. Oh no, it doesn't matter with these actually. What's? Oh, the cards of abundance. I was getting itchy nose. Abundance. Abundance, angels of abundance. I feel like Tabitha. Is it Tabitha? Oh. Need some water. Hang on a minute. What a brilliant idea. Do you mean me swapping for the bowl of Himalayan salt? Yeah, because I've got Himalayan salt lamps. I think I've got 3. I've got 2 in my bedroom, 1 in Finn's, and I wanted another one in here because they're just so calming. And obviously in this room for healing, it'd be beautiful in here anyway. High vibing, yeah. So let's oh, we've got one. It's fell out. This one is. It says blue. Is it safe for you to receive? The more you allow yourself to receive, and we just got that card before it, the more you allow yourself to receive, the more resources you have available to share with others. Open your arms to receive. Be a conduit, as we were just talking about before, for good coming to you and through you as it blesses the world, which is what's happening. So I can't say more than that. Let me keep these cards out a minute. Which one did we get off that one? Yeah, universal laws. We're not under man, we're under God's laws, universal laws, whatever you say. So that's why, you know, they used to say one nation under man. It's not one nation under man, is it? Not man-made laws. Not man-made laws. Then I'm going to go with the message from the angels. So we'll see what the message from the angels are. And this is what we know with, you know, the 3D things going on and what's being unearthed of, you know, you could say the bad guys. They've not been running with universal laws. They've been running against it and trying to get around it and trying to getting us to consent in so many different ways when people didn't understand. And that's what I was going back to at the beginning with my son and saying I got a bit angry, but then I had to think. They think they're doing the right thing. We think we're doing the right thing. So, you know, so lovely watching your spiritual evolution. Thank you, Miss Q. Loads of people have been saying that lately. Indigo, lots of people have come on and said it's been enjoyed to watch it over the, you know, years. I know it's happening because I feel it within myself, and I know from watching my own videos back and think, oh my God, how much I've grown. And I'm actually proud of myself. That's not being big-headed. I'm actually proud of myself because, like I said, this is all journaled on YouTube of what I've been through and what I talk about, whether people believe in it or not. I know I've calmed down a lot, and I'm still doing the work, you know, like most of us are. We'll keep spiraling up onto our next journey, but definitely bring it on. The change is coming. Yeah, we don't tend to like change, but it's coming and it's going to be great. We've got to just get used to things and know that all these things have been here anyway, helping us and guiding us, and it's just we've been distracted and told lies, as we all know. So you should be. Thanks, Miss Q. But I still hold strong with Mr. You-Know-Who and the You-Know-Who because it's still part of it. So let's get a message off. There we go. Something's just flipped over. Did it flip? Yeah, it did flip. It did flip. See? So, Daniel. Without our consent, they have no power. Exactly. I am the angel of marriage and I am assisting you right now. What? What? Angel of marriage? Well, someone could be getting married out there soon, or it could be the marriage, the merge of the masculine and divine, the masculine and feminine energies that is going on. You know, that's rising together in balance. There's all that going on, but that's beautiful. So yeah, could be that, or someone could be getting proposed to. It's all right. Nothing's happened to me yet, and I'm all right with that. But that's fine. But you never know. You never know. It won't be one of them though. And then I'm just going to do the Starseed Oracle. We're all Starseeds. We came here to do this. We've got to get ready. We've been preparing this for time. And this is the time with what's coming next. To keep calm in the midst of the chaos. Yeah, Merkaba. Yeah. Merkaba. This is what I was talking before, like orbs and that. Chariot, the Merkaba, the travelling device. Merkaba. And that we've all got as well. Did that just flip over? Yeah. See it there? Earthed. I might pick 3 out of this actually. Earthed, don't know if you can see it. Oh, and she's in a little, what is she in? She's in a little sphere. How hilarious. She's in a little sphere and it says, Earth, learning how to be human in the world but not of it. Exactly. Learning how to be human in the world but not of it. Exactly. Because people are forgetting how to be human here. Been going against people, arguing this, that and the other. You're a spiritual being having a human experience. We need to learn to be human again with humanity. Human again in the world but we're not of it. We're not of it but we're in it. We're in it. And like I said, if you haven't seen the new series called The Nevers, oh my god, I've watched all of it. I'm waiting for season 2 now. I was like, you want to see a blue sphere? You want to see, I was talking about a light ship that looked like an octopus. I just seen that the other day. I was like, is it like, what? That's all I'm saying. So, time machine. Yeah. Merkaba. The Chariot. So you've got any other messages we can get out the start. Oh, there you go, 2. So we've got 3. So we've got Fall Into My Arms, which says surrender, holding the opposites, extremes of life. Well, it's going to seem quite extreme to some people soon, isn't it? But there's someone holding someone in the waters there, or the divine waters. We are being held at this time. You've also got to be strong and anchor your light and know not to lose your shit. Light ship octopus is cracking. I don't know. It was just a light ship I saw in a dream. It looked like that. Like as if an octopus had long legs. Not a bad energy. It was beautiful. It was absolutely beautiful. It makes me think of the film Abyss. But then again, living, breathing waters. We're in the living, breathing waters, aren't we? And then we've got the cosmic heart, which is beautiful. Devotion, potency, make your life a moving prayer. What have I been saying? What was I saying the other day? Your life should be a moving prayer. Living, breathing, the way you speak, you act, you do. Your actions, the way you talk, how you are, blah, blah, blah. But we're working on it, you know. We're not all perfect. Nobody's perfect. We're perfectly imperfect. We're just working on it every day. You forget, you get back up and you do it again. But I have said that. Be a walking prayer. You know, what you say, what you do, and your actions. The cosmic heart. It's beautiful. All the little orbs. Cosmic heart. Boom. What can I say? What can I say? That's all I can say. How rad is that? A moving prayer. Yeah. And I've been saying you have to be a living, breathing, moving prayer, which is remembering to speak, do, and be the light in the world. Positive. Or when you fall, you just get back up and you remember. You switch back to don't fall into fear. Don't fall into negativity. Be the living, breathing prayer, because we're in the living, breathing waters, and we get help from the divine. We get help from our angels. That's what I'm going to be saying from now on, because I used to have a problem ages ago saying angels, but I do believe angels are multidimensional beings anyway, and they can be so many different, but they do have the archangel ones and other stuff, but it's just easy for me to say that now. And yeah, and that's where I'm going with stuff, because for me on my journey, that's where I'm up to at the minute again with the stuff. So, you know, and it's beautiful, and it gives me a lot of faith and hope. And I don't mean people go around on YouTube calling people out saying it's fake hope, it's faith, it's fake hope, and it's fake faith. It's not. It's a faith in a knowing of a belief that I'm seeing and believing, and I have that faith in humanity, in you lot here, people, everything. So yeah, I will check it. So, you know, and I've always had that. You've heard me saying, even when I used to talk about, you know, who a lot, which will come up again, I've always said I held the faith. How did I know that Mr. T was a good guy? Because I tuned into his frequency when he first came in. I was never interested in him anyway. When he first came in, how many years ago was it now? I tuned in. I had to sit there, looked at his family, did my research even though it was with MSM on Netflix and stuff, listened to what he was saying, heard what he was saying about you have to keep your friends close and your enemies closer, how he knew about law of attraction and all that stuff. It's like someone said, I can't remember who it was, I can't remember if it was Lady V or someone the other day, and I've said this before, he had to be the man he is before, even maybe he might not have had his frequencies raised ages ago, but I do believe he was a part of this. He had to be the person who's with the personality he's got, to be in the area he was, to see what he saw. He didn't step over the line, but he would have seen things. He had to be that person to get up there in them realms, because he would have thought, oh, he's arrogant, he's this, that and the other, because he had to be that character to be it's like a spy in it. He had to play that part. It's all theatre. You know, in this game of life, in this chessboard game, he had to be that part to get where we've got, and everyone hates it. You know, everyone hates it. But when you look back, you think, oh my God, he's a starseed. He's a light worker, and he is. But we had to get people in them places, and he was one of them. I love my UK family. Yeah, we love our New Zealand family as well. So, you know, it all makes sense when you look back on it, whether people come across this after and go, oh my God, what are you talking about? If you don't believe in it, that's fine. But to get people up there, you have to be, you know, seen as something. You know, doesn't mean just because people have got money that they're bad people. It's good if you've got money and you give it away. A lot of people don't know about him and how he give his money away and how he's give things to businesses. Had a load of black friends as well, even though they say he's all racist, which is a load of rubbish. But all the stuff not going into because I've talked about before, and I did my own research on that guy, and you know, brilliant. And his son put out today, it was really funny, a picture of a statue. I don't know if it was of him or they'd memed it up because the memes are great, and it was a Buddha Trump, and I couldn't stop laughing because I thought, yeah, well, what's coming? You have to have patience, a lot of patience with what's been going on. Temperance, the waiting. Everyone moans about when's this going to happen, when's that, put a date on it. And I've just said it will be here when it's here in divine time. We're on linear here. We don't really work in linear, we're on linear. It's, oh my God. Yeah, we have to show the way. Yeah, we do. We have to be light. We have to show the way, and then people will want to be that way. And that's why we say you have to be the light in the world. You have to fix you first. You have to work on you first before you can help anyone else. To be the light, people will see you. And when you help yourself, that's how you help. You help others by helping yourself. So don't ever think in chat that I've said before, you're not doing anything because you're not on YouTube or you're not shouting out here. You don't have to. All you have to do is be the light. Be kind to people. Be more loving. Think before you speak sometimes. If you fall down, get back up. Speak the divine words to yourself. Like I've said, love yourself in the morning. Stop speaking down to yourself. I've still got to remember this as well. I'm still working on myself. Stop speaking down to yourself. You are telling your cellular structure bad things if you're talking to yourself badly. Say you can do things. Don't put yourself down about your age or anything. Age is nothing but a number. You are regenerating, revitalised. You know, people going on about birthdays, they moan about birthdays. Oh my God, I'm this age. Now, who cares? I don't think about that. I just think, so what? So what? Not bothered. I forget anyway how old I am, so I'm not bothered. So the more you're telling yourself, oh my God, I'm old. Oh my God, I'm this. Well, then you are, because you're telling yourself that. You need to start speaking to yourself different ways. And that's why I say get up in the morning, hug yourself, tell yourself you love yourself. And tell yourself you can do things. Yes, it's still hard. It's not as easy as said. But the more you do it, the more you get into it. I'm still doing this. You know, don't give a toss about what other people think. If they think you're mad, they think you're mad. If they don't like you, they don't like you. That's their problem that they have with themselves. Anyone's problem is not your problem. They make it out it's your problem. It isn't. It's them, because they're not working on themselves. There's something within them they're not looking at. I've said this before, and I've said this to someone today about a personal thing that was going on with someone, and I said it's because they're not looking at themselves. They're not taking responsibility. They want to blame the world and everybody else, and they're not looking at the things that they need to look at to change themselves, because they don't want to change. A lot of people don't want to change. They're in fear, or they actually like it. And like I said, we've had a world where it's been too much of, we're supposed to be here to love one another, and the materialistic things we use to help us with, you know, we've gone through a world where people use people and they love materialistic things. We're allowed materialistic things, but we're not poo-hooing people for it, you know. So that we're swapping it back round. That's why we know the flower of life, flower moon tomorrow, flower of life, Venus is coming back round from the star, the pentagram. That's been upside down. Materialism over spiritual, we're going spiritual over materialism. Doesn't mean you're not going to have material things. You're not going to have clothes and shit. You are, but you just got to know that isn't what makes you. Yeah, turn off the TV, exactly. So I'm going to go now, because I don't even know what I'm waffling about. I'm just waffling. I'm just waffling. But yeah, I just wanted to get that out. And I was talking dead fast, because when I'm in the flow and I'm excited, that's what happens. There's something amazing going on tomorrow, not just with the lunar eclipse and all that. I'll probably tell you at some point this week if I get a chance. If not, it'll be next week. I know I'm going to be busy this week, because like I said, Finn's school's been shut down. They're off the week after. I'm just hoping the praying the good weather comes in. I saw a rainbow today. That was beautiful. So if you don't see me, I'll be over on Instagram anyway, posting bits and bobs over there. Yeah, just have a great week, and just know that remember, if you're starting to feel a bit weird or something, it could be the energies that are coming in with what's happening tomorrow, and it'll be in now because it starts creeping in, and it'll be rippling out for a bit. So just remember, if you need time to take out, you need rest. You need to go to bed early, go to bed early. You need to go out in nature, get out in nature. You need to have lots of baths this week, salt baths, whatever. Just do it. And what's Effie, oh my God, in that before I go? Yeah, exciting. Yeah, school spin bin sounds like a book. I know, I just got it all confused and upside down then. Thank you as always, Daniel. Oh, thank you, Daniel. I don't know if I've ever seen you in chat. I don't know if you knew. Birthday hat. Oh my God. Are you? Yeah. If you would like, oh yeah, I'll just say it because I don't always say it. If you'd like to make a coffee donation to Dolly, please send through PayPal using, yeah, my, I can't even speak. My, what is it? Email is there. There is, oh yeah, there's also a super chat. I don't always say it. I say it now and again, but that's just an energy exchange. If anyone wants to do a super chat or, what is it, a coffee donation, Effie has put the link in chat. But yeah, so yeah, thanks everyone for who we've got. We've got Miss Q, Red Dawn, Starlight, Sue Clark, Effie. I might repeat names here. Did I say Red Dawn? Yeah, Red Dawn. Elle, Claudia, Edward. Oh, hi Edward. Starlight, Indigo, Rainbow Wizard. Oh, thank you, Claudia. You shouldn't have done. Thank you, Claudia. You've got no. I always look for the little pictures. Thank you. Much appreciated. Claudia, Elle. Who else have we got? Daniel. I don't know if you're new. Just say Miss Q. I'm trying to see. Colin. Burnaby Lee. I hate going up. I'm only going to go up a little bit. You might have to put your name at the bottom. Michelle. Did I say Indigo? Did I say L? I'm just going to repeat myself in a minute. Oh, Rita. Mr. B7776. I'm going right down to the bottom now. If you want your name shouting out, if I haven't shouted out, go to the bottom now and I'll shout out quick before I go. Oh, we've got Skyen as well. Thank you. So, yes, what day? I was totally confused before. I got right put off my day today. I was like, oh my God. But Tuesday's always a bit weird. Yeah. So, like I said, have a great week. We're on Wednesday tomorrow. We've got all that energy coming in. Remember, tomorrow, be pumping things out that you want to come in and releasing things that you don't. Big energy portal. And have an abundant day full of love, joy and bliss. Yes, thank you, Burnaby. So, yeah, and, oh, thank you, Starlight Divine. You shouldn't have done. Thank you. Thank you. And I like the emoji thing with pink hair. Love pink hair. Oh, thank you. And just try to stay in your high frequencies. Like I said this morning, I got a bit triggered with what I heard and what I found out and what Finn told me. But I did have to step back and think, well, you know, at the end of the day. But just keep your frequencies up. Know that I'm going to keep saying this till we get there. But when we start seeing more craziness, you think it's been crazy since last year? More of this storm coming in. And people losing the shit around you, you know you've got to think, oh my God, this is it. I've got to stay calm for this. You know, try not to lose your crap. This is what we've been building up to and what's coming. And, you know, I don't think it's going to be a quick fix like that. So, you know, we're in a spiritual war, people. We're at war. I know it sounds mad, but we are. We're in a spiritual war. We're warriors, you know. So you've got to not lose your shit, people. Not fall off. And just get yourself up, dust yourself down. But in the meantime, while all that's going on and it's coming in, enjoy yourself. If the sun starts coming out, which I believe it will very soon, it'll start drying up a bit. We'll have some nice weather. Enjoy yourself. Get out as much as you can in nature. That's frequency. Do the things that you love. Keep yourself out of too much. Be aware, but keep yourself out of too much. You'll make yourself ill. Hang around with good people that are like-minded. If you are looking at anything on YouTube, make sure it's high frequency. I've dropped a lot of stuff that I watch now because A lot of it's the same messages when you look about, because it is going on, or the collective consciousness wouldn't be talking about the same things, maybe in different words and things sometimes, maybe some more intellectual ways, I don't know, but you can tell. In the meantime, we're like the watchers at the minute, the observers. It's all them lot going through their awakening. This, to me, what's coming next is the worldwide awakening for the sleeping, for the complete Night of the Living Dead that are asleep, that just can't see it. They're going to be abruptly woken up. It has to happen. It's going to be their dark night of the soul. We've all been through ours, and you still keep going through them. But it's time for them, and it ain't going to be pretty, because as I've said before I go, remember when you woke up? Oh my God, was it pretty? No. I said to my friend today, what did you do? She went, cried for weeks. I went, so did I, until I detached myself and went, right, let's speak at like whatever it is that I'm doing on YouTube, but like, right, I detached myself. I don't need to know about that stuff now. It's horrendous. I'm sure there's more. But I remember when I woke up and I cried for 2 weeks and I was a zombie, and I could have made myself ill, and I'm sure a lot of people did and went down the wrong track and made yourself ill and stayed there and God knows what, you know, and stayed in them rabbit holes. But you don't. You come out and you be strong for what's coming, because you have the faith and the belief of what is coming. It's going to be good in the end anyway. We're not fighting for nothing. We never fought for the wars for nothing, even though they were set up. Do you know what I mean? But, you know, this is a time was coming. Lots of people are waking up. We're in it together worldwide. We're not alone. We've got angelic forces and all sorts of forces in guiding us and helping us. But we, the people, have got to do this. And this is why you know who will be brought in back by the people. We all know what's going on there, whether you believe that or not. Guess we'll wait and see. But anyway, it's a grieving process awakening. Yeah, and it's a grieving process awakening as well, because when people find out the truth, they're going to be grieving for what they're losing, even though it's not a loss. It's just them things you're grieving. Bye-bye. Don't need it anymore. What we always knew. But, yeah, there's lots going on, you know, how people want to interpret it. But we all know there's something going on. We all know we're winning this. We've won it. It's already done. But it's coming here. It's already done there, but we've got to do it here, and it is by us, the people. He is not the saviour, but he's helping. We are the saviours of ourselves with the guidance and the help, but we're doing this. We're doing it. And then I got that little song in today. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. Can't remember the song. And we got Marion, so you got to shine your light. That's all you can do over these times now. It's like me and Rainbow Wizard have said before, with all everything you know now, and you can't really look at much more because it's the same thing that everyone's talking about and people waking up at different stages. What are you going to do with it? Are you going to sit in a cesspit and cry about it, or are you going to stand up and be counted, and you're going to be strong for what's coming? That's all you can do. In the meantime, get out in your garden, you know, enjoy yourself, have good times, be around good people and all that. So, yeah, very stay strong, Yakata warriors, big hugs, lots of love to you all. Yeah, that Rainbow Wizard. Yeah, that's why we came. Exactly, that's why we came here for this time. People thought it was back in 2012. No, 2021. This is where it kicks off. You came here to do this. This is why I say mastering your realms of consciousness and your emotions is going to be important for what's coming. That's all I can say. So, like I said, I've got something beautiful happening tomorrow. I'll tell you about that at some point whenever I get free time in the week. If not, it'll be next week, but it'll be beautiful. And I'm just, yeah, wow. And anything else that pops up. And like I said, lunar eclipse tomorrow. Wow, energies. So get pumping some good shit out, people. And yeah, integrate your shadow. Yeah, integrating shadow. A lot of people do shadow work and all that. Releasing, letting go. Accepting yourself for who you are as well, and everything. It's been part of everything. It's all lessons and everything. And I will see you very soon. So bless everybody in chat. Thank you for the super chat. Thank you very much. And anyone who does make little donations over on PayPal, you know, if you ever have done or about to or anything like that, thank you very much. And I will see you very soon. And I think, Claudia, yeah, after tomorrow you have asked for another oil, because I love my oils, and I'm on my second one now. And if anyone's wondering what they are lunar lunar lavender oils. They're for calming and sleep. And Elle, who's in chat as well, I think, has said she absolutely loves these. They've been helping her sleep without sleeping pills, but they're very good for meditation, breathing in deep for meditation, and they just calm you down. They're very calming, and you can use them through the day. You can have a whiff, or I always tend to do this and breathe it in deep at least 3 times. It's so relaxing. If you're on Instagram, you'll have seen these. There's a few left at the minute. There is 4 left at the minute, I think, and that one's mine. So yeah, they're amazing. Thank you, Elle. Thank you. So I will see you very, very soon. Have a great lunar eclipse tomorrow, and let's see if anything gets put out in the news or something mad, because you know what they're like. I'm sure they'll try and put something out about something. Very calming. It's lovely. Thank you. Yeah, and Claudia is commenting there on that as well, and Indigo is saying it really works. Love it. Yeah, there's 3 people who absolutely love that oil, so thank you very much. Yes, I do make them. I make them myself with my magic. They're all handmade. So yes, I make everything myself on my Instagram, if you've had a butcher's through there. So yes, I will see you very soon. Have a great rest of the week, and bye. And I don't know what I'm doing because I'm pressing the wrong button. Going back to my old ways. I'm like, oh my god, it says stop. Just don't even know where it is. So yeah, see you later. Bye. Still can't do it. Oh my god. Right, try again. Oh hi, I'll just say hi to Linda from Canada, who's coming in as I'm going, because somebody always does. You left a lovely comment today, so I'll just give Lydia a big shout out and thank you for your beautiful comment today about helping people and all that sort of good stuff. And I'm going to go now, so thanks everyone for coming in, and I'm going to go now and press the button because I need to get to bed early tonight. So see you all